I think what I'm going to do today is take all this down and fix the brackets, because I had mentioned before that this looked like it wants to come off the wall, so I need to reinforce it. This curtain rod looks a little uneven at the top to me, but for now I'm just going to leave that alone. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to focus on the living room. I went into my stash to try and find some brackets, see if I can put something together that will put the curtains closer to the wall and not have the sheer panel and the curtains itself so far away from the wall. But you can see I have a box full of IKEA curtain hooks, rings. That's 2 pages, rings and hooks. Tons of stuff. What I'm going to do is take and do a double. So I need to take this off. My thing is, I just didn't want the curtain rod. You know, sometimes it's so far away from the wall that the curtains still has a gap on the side, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try to build something here, and hopefully that rod in the living room will fit this, because the ones that I have, and I'm going to need 3 of these actually. Yeah, I have enough to build 3. Let's see. Okay. I'll slide that one down, and then I'm going to build another one. Yeah. So technically, this is what I'll be looking at. 2 rods. And then, of course, when this is against the wall, this will cover it. So I'll probably use these. Actually, it goes this way. Let me just say, my heart goes out to all the families that have lost their homes here in California. I'm no longer in Los Angeles or in that area. I'm a little further out in the opposite direction. I would say about 2 years ago, I was faced with a similar situation where I had to figure out what I need to take. I had to pack just in case I had to evacuate. That is a scary feeling. So, yeah, I can't imagine a situation like that. My heart just bleeds for these people. I've started going through a lot of the things that I have to try to put a donation bag together to try to help, you know, as much as I can. I don't have a whole lot, but, you know, I'm willing to give what I can. I have a couple of friends that lost everything. I have another friend who might have had to evacuate. And I told her, just come on out here. I'm about, I would say 100 miles away from there. That's Los Angeles County. I'm in Riverside County. So, I don't know what to say. I just, whatever you all can do to help, please do so. Okay. All right. As you can see, I'm getting ready. I apologize about the lens. I was trying to wonder why it looked so clear, and I realized, oh, the lens is probably dirty. Anyway, as you can see, I'm up here on this ladder, nervous, unsteady, but I'm taking these curtains down because I decided I'm finally going to fix this situation. The rods look so unsteady, and they look like they're about to come out of the wall. I decided that I'm using the IKEA attachments because I think that they are a little bit more sturdy, and this time I'm going right into the studs. I used drywall anchors before, but for some reason that doesn't seem to be working. So I felt using the IKEA ones would be a lot better. Let me tell you, I feel so nervous getting up on this ladder. I have another ladder in the garage, which at some point I'll probably bring in here. I know the last time I got on a ladder in my garage, which is a tall one, I was putting some stuff up in the rafters. And I went to step down, and the space between each step is much further, and I miscalculated and missed the bottom step and fell on the other side of the garage. I didn't injure myself, thank God, but I did injure the dryer vent. I've taken the rods down. Let's get closer. Another reason why I want to switch these out, because look how far the distance is from the wall and the two curtain rods. That's just way too far off the wall for me. So I decided I'm going to use the IKEA ones. As you can see, I've taken them down. That one on the left side, it needs to go over further. That was one of the problems. It needs to be on the stud. So initially I ended up taking them all down and redid it by putting them directly into a stud. Even the center one, it was a little over to the left, but that was okay. Main thing, it needed to be supported. I decided to get up on here and find my studs using the stud finder. Also, I believe that the rod, each one was not even. So what I decided I'm going to do is measure 2 inches from the top of the wall, and that's where I'm going to put my brackets to make sure they're even across. I don't know what I was thinking the first time I did this. I've done this so many times, and I guess I was just in a hurry. I don't know. Even though the stud sensor indicated there's a stud there, I still have to verify it by hammering a nail in there just to make sure. And it was a stud. I decided to use the IKEA hooks. I didn't even measure from the top to see if they're all even. This was harder than I thought. This is sticking out weird. Those are flushed. I have a feeling that this one is lower than that one. And I should get the ruler and measure it, which I didn't. Close. That's higher. So this one is down 2 and almost 2.5. That one is a little bit higher. They're all uneven. Shit. And this one is exactly 2. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to fix, which is probably not a problem. That's exactly 2 inches from the ceiling. Yep, 2, perfect. I like that. Okay. 2 from the ceiling. I'm gonna have to fix those 2. Two inches from the ceiling. I don't like that one. This one I have to fix. Now I have a proper ladder in the garage, but my scary ass don't want to go out there and get it. You know, that has where I can sit everything on it. I need to stop being so scary. I'm finna face my fears. I managed to get them up. It wasn't easy. I decided to use IKEA brackets instead. As you can see, it's all on studs now. Oops. It's all on studs. So of course I have to patch up the holes next to all of this. And then put the rods up. I know my sheer curtains are short. I don't care. I ordered them from Amazon. I didn't realize they were going to be that short. Miscalculation, I guess. But that's okay, just as long as the actual curtains are the proper length. Thing I like about these IKEA curtain rods, they are more flush to the wall, whereas the other ones was too far off the wall. I'm tired. I've decided I'm just going to hang the other ones off camera. I do have some other curtains in the garage, a proper length, but I don't want to change those right now. I'd have to go out there and dig, and I don't feel like it. I hung the curtains. As you can see now, they're much closer to the wall than the other way. They're also mounted, the brackets are mounted into a stud. So it's much sturdier. And they're also 2 inches from the ceiling, so they're all even. I finished the living room curtains. I had to take everything down. I had to stop recording because I did get a notification on my Ring camera that there's a fire 2.5 miles away. I live here in California. The big fires that is going on out here is about 100 miles away from where I'm at right now in LA County. But now I'm in Riverside County. And yeah, and it's windy right now. So what I'm getting ready to go and do is get all my important documents together, anything that's of importance, and put it in a bag, and a few other items, and always have a to-go bag. Medication, all your valuables. Well, everything is valuable that you own in your house, but the things that is kind of hard to replace, and I put it in a bag and have that ready. God forbid, in the event we have to leave here. I don't know what's going on. There's some clowns out here that are setting these fires. These fires don't start themselves. Yeah, we have the Santa Ana winds, and they're blowing. And then some idiot clown is taking advantage of that. Sometimes, the last one we had, I think about almost 2 years ago, the Fairview fire was due to down power lines. So they are shutting the power down in certain areas. I'm trying to charge up all my devices because I do have a lot of USB lights. So if the power does go out, I'll still have light. And yeah, so like I said, I feel so bad for the people that lost everything. And I cannot even begin to imagine, fathom having to walk out of here and watch my house burn down or just lose everything, But like I said, things can be replaced. Your life can't be. So I'm going to end this video here. And yeah, I did get the curtains up. It looks a lot better. Everything is even. I'm 2 inches from the ceiling. And everything is on studs, so I'm not worried about it coming out the wall now. So I've been long wanting to do this, and I just finally decided to do it today. And then we get this notification. Just pray for us. See you on the next one.